120 million children, am I right with that figure? 120 million children in the government schools in our country. If these children are provided an appropriate environment and an encouragement, what can happen in our country? This is what we want to demonstrate. We have started this as a pilot run with 3 children in Bangalore. Our plan is in the next 1 year we are going to do 100 children in Bangalore, and in the next few more years we want to do this in about a dozen places where Akshaya Patra is feeding, with 100 children in each location. Identify local talents in that city and look what kind of an aspiration they have, bring them together and encourage them to mentor. And you know, it's such a wonderful experience for someone like Chef Ramaswamy and others who are involved in the program, and they're going to speak in the evening. And it's such a heartening and fulfilling experience for them to help them fulfill their dreams. And we want to do this on a big scale. And as part of the Akshaya Patra's larger initiative of bringing children to school, providing them hot, nutritious, tasty meals, bring them to school, see that they remain in school, see that they get educated and realize their dreams. And we are going to have a different country if we do this for the next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. And this is what our experience has been. And now I'll request, I would like to once again thank Ram Sampath and Sona Mahapatra for coming being with us. And they have also composed a special song which they will be performing, singing this evening. And we're happy to have both of you here to participate in the launch of this project of Connected with Dreams of Children.
I just believe we were discussing that it's very easy to be passing the buck, blaming someone else, sitting in our drawing rooms and our workspaces in front of a television camera set and blaming be it the government, but there's so much of work to be done in the country which is so diverse and has so many numbers. It's amazing to see the people who are fighting the good fight on a daily basis. And I would rather put it more positively than saying fighting, but there's no other way to deal with it. The sheer numbers. The facility we saw today morning, we spent some time there. What was overwhelming for me was, I've been an engineering student in a government college, and the conditions and the hygiene levels in which we ate and the food was prepared were, not something, they still come up in my nightmares. And therefore, one side is to say that food is being provided for free so that the have-nots get a fairer deal in life. But to see it done in such state-of-art facilities, at such a standard that this is what, it was world-class for me. And having traveled the world, I feel that this is something I would feel extremely proud to share in terms of be it the pictures, be it the stories, be it the passion and the commitment with which the people taking us around talked about it and shared their world with us. And I just hope this is just the beginning of the journey, because it's our privilege that we have been involved in your journeys in this story. And it's just a starting point to put our energies in with the music. I started by saying I'm short of words when I'm talking too much. But it's overwhelming, and coming to Bangalore is always special because I think this is a culturally vibrant city. And for all the complaints that we would even hear if we were staying in, be it the traffic, be it the weather changing. But when you talk about the space, the research or the various facilities, ISRO that stays here, it brings back the sense of pride I had every time I heard of Bangalore as a city that exists in our country and the people that stay here. So always happy to be here. And thank you so much for inviting us. It's an absolute privilege.